Good afternoon, everyone. It is the BMP. How are we today? Right. Today is going to be about two things. One is a shout out for my friend Dustin Entz over at Steepled Hat Studios. He does a lot of historical warlord games, Romans, exactly the same as me. I love all that sort of stuff. So the reason why I'm giving him a shout out is because I entered a competition. And all you had to do was a few things, which was, one was be subscribed to his channel, which is really easy to do. So go over, whack that little button, hit that bell button so it makes a little ring. And the second one was literally just comment on what you think Romans would be singing, chanting, going into battle. I did that, and it was then, all you had to do was email him, just tell him you've entered, and that was it. I won. Great. Fantastic. And what did I win? Right. I won. There's a little letter in the bottom here, which I should read first. And I should show you what I've won. Okay? Congratulations. This is from Dustin Entz. Right? So please, go over. It's called Steepled Hat Studios. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description below. Okay? If I don't, do apologise. Just go back, watch this video, type on Steepled Hat Studios, okay? Thank you. Alright. The letter says, this is my win. I shan't show you the box because we've got his address on and everything. So, right, it says, hello, congrats on winning these Republican, this is the note. Oh. Congrats on winning these Republican Roman velites. That's what they are, fellas. In my little YouTube giveaway. I believe you were painting some Imperial Romans, and if that is the case, awesome. You can probably use these fellows as skirmishers, which I'm going to do. I'm slowly building up a little Roman army, so I was going to buy a load of flock and all bits and pieces this week, but the tax man arrived. Anyway, that's another point, we won't get into that. And it says, you can probably use these fellows as skirmishers in your army, and I'd love to see them in action with the rest of your forces once you've completed an army. I find agema miniatures make their shields quite large, so they should really stand out once you finish them. Great. Thanks for subscribing and following my channel and its progress. I appreciate it. Regards and congrats, Dustin Entz, Steepled Hat Studios. And that is the letter right at the bottom, Steepled Hat Studios. Go over, tell them the BMP sent you, and have a look at his channel. It's great. I love it. I love watching all this stuff. Right, that's that. Just put that box in there. This is the box. Agema miniatures. Now I think I had a look earlier online, and they are £8, I think. Yeah, £8. It's 16 miniatures. So, without further ado, let's have a look. Right, here we go, ladies and gents. The unboxing. So let's have a look what you get. As you can see, this is the box. And Republican Roman velites, 16 skirmishers, £8, 50p each. 50 pence for a model. You can't get any cheaper than that. And little box art at the side. Really is nice. I like the way they've done the box. It's simply because it looks, I can put it really nicely, it looks the part, yeah? It looks just really, really nice, like the way it should be looking. Probably didn't make sense to you, but it did to me somehow. And on the back it says, during the Second Punic War, there's a little bit of read up, I'll just quickly read that and I'll have a look at the figures. The Roman army identified a need for more effective light infantry that could not only engage the enemy at range with javelins, but could also engage in close combat. The older levies were rearmed with helmets, shields and swords in addition to light pilums. To create the velites. The velites went on to distinguish themselves in many battles, particularly on the fields of Zama. So that's what they look at the back. It's a British company, as you can tell. That's the actual size of the model, which is actually quite big. But anyway, let's have a look. There are 8 sprues, okay? and all 8 sprues are exactly the same. Okay, so what we'll do, all 8 sprues are, I'll just show you, just get all these, they drop them, exactly the same, yeah? 4 there and 4 there. So we'll put 7 away and we'll leave 1 out, okay? It's that simple, because why go through 8 sprues if they're all the same? So we'll just have a look. I'll just put that down there. Right. This is what you get, as you can see. Okay, 2 guys in each sprue. Really well posed, really nice detail as well. You can just see the sandals at the bottom. And you got a sheathed pilum and unsheathed as well. So you'd obviously put that on his little waist, just the side there, because there's a flat surface on the side of his body. You probably can't see that, but that's where you put that. You've got a couple of heads. Let's just turn around. You got do different ways of doing that. You got 3 heads, so there's a choice there. But if you do, excuse me, these 2 heads, you're gonna not be able to use that one. But what I would do, if you got 16, and if each sprue has got one of these heads on, I would only probably use 4 of these heads and the rest these, because in that way it will distinguish these guys with the wolf pelt just there. It would distinguish them as kind of like the sergeants or corporals of their day. Simple arms, so shield, you got the javelins. So they're really, really well detailed. That's the back. I'll show you the back of them as well. Really nicely detailed as well. A lot of you can see the details of the back of the legs. How well detailed. You can see actual calf muscles just there. So nice wolf pelt as well, just there. That would go with him over the edge. Like I say, you can chop and change. I like the shield there. It's got 2 like little javelins. That one's rather. One doesn't look right. Yeah, that one's bent. That one, so I just have to be careful with that. But yeah, I like the shields because you can just see the grain in the shield. Yeah, but that's the sprue. Even this is www.agemaminiatures.co.uk. And like I said, £8. You can't go wrong. So let's have a final thought, shall we? We'll just lift the camera up. I'll edit this bit out. Right. Final thought. Really cheap box. Okay, really, really cheap box. They are all, like I said, all the sprues are exactly the same. You can paint the cloth however you like, really, as long as you keep each miniature the same sort of colour, because you don't really want, if they're fighting for the Romans, you don't really want them like Celtic colours, do you? Not really. I'll just show you the back of the box, and I'll show you what I mean. Right, that's the back of the box. You can see what I mean by kind of all like the same regimental colour, yellows and oranges and stuff, and some greens and stuff. But really nice box, really cheap. If you want to add to your Roman army, let's get back here because I'm sitting right on top of the camera. There you go. If you want to add to your army, go out, and buy this. Fantastic product. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. And go over and visit Dustin Ends at Steeple Hat Studios. Many thanks. I'll see you in the next one.